Good evening, YouTube. It is 9:14 p.m. on November the 29th of 2019, and look what we have right here. We have this great big long object that flashes just once. I'm going to check and see if it's even showing if I'm live yet on the YouTube channel. Oh, yay! Bingo! Bingo! I am live here on the YouTube, and am I excited? Let's just hope that I can be heard. Let me sign in now. If this will let me sign in, I don't want to mess anything up because I think it's me who messes up this stuff, and I have to have it fixed time and time again, but I want to let this play so you can watch this great big flashing thing going across the screen. That's what I want you to watch. Okay, let me look at this. I've got this. I've got it playing now. I'm going to push I got this, and hello and hola. Hello, can everybody hear me? I hope you can hear me because I can't hear you, but I can see that I'm live, so that's what I'm happy about. Yeah, this is wonderful for me. Look at this great big flash that's occurring across the screen. Let me see if I can get this video URL loaded up onto this Facebook. Maybe perhaps they can watch me. I hope they can. Maybe, maybe not. They've got it. Let me get this on here. I'm going to write, I am live now. I want you all to watch that, and then I'm going to show that to you. We're going to rock it back and forth. We are going to rock it back and forth in one moment. Let me just go to just this. Let me do this split screen. Yes, I've got to get this going here on this Facebook. I try to write and be multitasking. I am live on my YouTube. And I'm just going to share that if that will go to public. Okay, bingo, that is it. Hello. Now let me do that. I'm a little bit excited. Yes, you hear me just fine. This is so exciting now. Yeah, I want to show you this right here. And I think I showed this yesterday. This is 2 days behind updating, but watch this. I don't know why they're making it 2 days behind. This is the same image I showed yesterday up close where there was something that clearly is not a solar flare. It's some kind of station for these UFOs. But just look at this. From the 2324 mark, 2339. 2324, 2339, around 13 minutes it shows up, and then it does not show up again. And I don't know what's happening. Let's look at that. It's awful big, whatever it is, flashing, and I don't think it's just a strange anomaly at all. I really do not think that. I think that's a hello wherever you are around the world. Hola and buenas noches, bonjour, alo. Hello to everyone. Yeah, just look at that. And I would encourage you to, to go to this website, ISWA, NASA. Look at this thing moving across the bottom. Look at this. These look like ships. Look at them. They are strategically located. I don't think they're planets. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really don't think they're planets. If they're planets, then I apologize, but I don't think they're planets. Does anyone know if they're planets? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, but I think this is pretty exciting to me. And I did, let me turn this back to me. I do have this thing right here in the inverted mode. I wanted to see, does it show up in the inverted mode? Because, that's a telltale sign also. But just look at that. I've took a screenshot also, but I don't know how long it's going to take for it to get to my screen. But let me put this back to me. That's working. And I want to go to the screenshot that I took of it. So now we'll do the split screen. This is the screenshot. This is the inverted mode right here. You can see that it clearly is showing up, and I don't know what these lines are. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. When you look up in the sky like anytime during the sky, when the sun is out in the sky at times, you have these two rainbow signatures evenly spaced on both sides. You have one right here and you have one right here. Some people say that they are an effect of HAARP. But anyhow, look, these are like perfectly spaced out practically. What if this is something to do with those? That's what I'm thinking. How have I been? I've been just fine is what I've been. Just living life just like everyone else. Look at this. These are showing up really good too. 1, 2, look how they're spaced. That's pretty neat looking. And I don't think they're planets. I think that they would probably be spaceships. We can still look at this area right here. What if this really is like a big old buffer thing to, I don't know. Somebody said that the moon or the sun is, no one's allowed to leave and no one's allowed to enter through these, whatever they're guarding. Somebody's guarding something. These probably could be great big ships too, but look at that. And we can flip back to the, let me see if I've got this. Flip back to this right here. See, here we have it right here. And then we have it right here. It's one and the same. And notice these black, these right here, they're black lines on the main one. But look at that. Is that not really, that's interesting to me. It really is. What is this, a CD? No, this is not a CD. This is NASA's, it's one of their products that's offered on the integrated space weather analysis system. It blinks because it's got to load all this, these time stamps. And I really would like to know what this is right here. I've seen this time and time again on here, and I'm just not so sure what that might be. These things are moving really fast, extremely fast if you ask me. Fast enough for a spaceship, if that's what they are. They really are. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. You can go here too. This is a NASA. This is the Integrated Space Weather Analysis System, okay? And these are called signets. I guess that's how you say it. And you can go to any one you want and you can see those things right there. So yeah. Now, which one were we looking at? Were we looking at this one? I think we were. This one right here. And see, you can look at this right here. This one's very old. This is from 2014, and they don't use this one anymore. And look, you can still see these. Okay, I'm having frequency change in my left ear. Okay, it's gone, but I felt it. It was a big frequency change just right then and there. So you can look at this too, and I would encourage you to try to keep up to date on these, just to see if anything is different. When you do this, it is going to flash just like this. And you can see all of these different types of UFOs. They are just literally flying all around at any given time. Although there looks like there's a little bit more than what meets the eye. I want to try to see if I can slow this down a tad bit, if I can get that screen to come down here. I want to see if we can rock it. I call it rocket because we can look at that. Look how big these are. That's not us. Ooh, look at this one. These are UFOs, in case you were not aware of. That's what they are, UFOs. And they're pretty big. They really are. You get those changing all the time. A shalom, a shalom, a shalom. Yeah, let's look at this. That's an interesting shape right there. You know, we should just screenshot that. When I screenshot that, it takes a while to get to my computer, but I really would like to see if there's anything more. Look at that up here too. We probably should screenshot that too. They might have a different shape. I'll try not to take up too much of your time, and I wasn't going to get on here. Just because I tried to give you time to go over the things that are on there. What is, you know, they have the ability to take out some picture frames if they want to, in order to hide what they don't want you to see. Okay, So that's what you need to be aware of, because they will. Look how big this one is. That's pretty big too. So these are UFOs just flying all over the place. Look at this one. We're going to have to take a picture of that one down there also. This is taken. Which one were you talking about, LaVonna Brown? This one right here is taken today, but the one before it was taken on the 27th, because they're far behind updating their images. They're on top of the ones that they feel safe letting the public see, and the other ones, you know what I think they have to do? I think they have to go through those images first before we're allowed to see them. That's what I think they have to do. But I'm going to take you back to the one. Well, we might as well look at this Soho Lasco 3 since that's updated too. We're going to look at that one, and we're going to see. Wow, they got a lot of stuff going on right there, but we're going to play it for you. It's just loading right now. There is a lot going on. You can see it in motion yourself. So, yeah. The Great Event Solar Flash is said to be January the 20th. I've heard that. KLLE, did you? I read that from someone else who posted in the comments section that this angel spoke to this little child and said around January the 20th something was going to happen. Let's look at this. I want to bring this all the way back to the forefront. Let's see this right here. So we got some rather large objects, and we've these, if you're watching this, these are not meteorites. It's not space junk in the air. It's none of that. These are real UFOs up there in the sky is what they are. And I can tell you, look how they curve. This is how those lights curve too in the sky. Look, there's that ship again. Let's look at this really slowly. I hope this is all right. It's best if you can go, I think this is doing 3 frames a movement. Yeah, look at this one. There's something right there also. They're trying to hide that. Let me see if I got enough cursor room to get over there. I do. All right, yeah, but I'm going to take you back to the main one that I was talking about. Ashtar Command and the Sky Command channeling. Okay. This is the main one I wanted you to see right here. If we can just move this here. Notice these lines right here, and they also show up in the right here. Okay, let's look at this. Let's watch it play. We're going to load it, and you can watch the flash happen right there, other than these flashes right here. There it is. Watch it. And you can see the timestamp right here. They're 2 days behind for some unknown reason. That's a little unusual. It really is to be seeing that on there. And we can just pause it so you can look at it right there. I don't know. What do you all think that flash is? You have Ancient Aliens on your TV right now. This stuff is your element. Thanks for all your work. Oh, you're welcome, Lori Alama. So yeah, look at this. Okay, now I'm going to put this to just me, because I'm going to try to find those screenshots that I just did, and I really would not be surprised if they haven't showed up yet in this photo. Okay, but they have. I just need to crop it somewhat. I'm going to crop these somewhat, and then I'm going to show them to you. Of those UFO, I want to zoom up on those things that I think were the UFO ships, is what I want to do. So just bear with me one moment, unless you all want to watch me crop out the other side of my screen. Yeah, that's what I've got to say. The minor flashes are to elevate humanity's vibrations. Well, I wish I had some water in here, but I didn't bring my water in here, and that's quite all right. Just bear with me. Un momento. I know trabajo is a lot of work if you speak Spanish. And we're going to get to this in 1 second. Please just be patient. And we're going to zoom up on these things, which appear to be ships. Now we're ready to go back to the split screen. Okay, here's that original image. I'm going to see what we can do with that. If you go in here, you know, you can do this too if you have programs that can help kind of make that color look a little bit. Look at that in the black and white. It really sticks out big time. Look at that. And if you were to hit the clarity button, but yeah, if you want to see it in the red zone, just like that, you can see it in the red zone. We can even add a filter to it. You can do the enhancing and bring that filter back. Let's see something. Yeah, and sometimes when you looking at this, you can, I can't really bring that out any more than it's already brought out, but you can see it right there. So we can see it right there too. It's a great big lighted ship. You know what? What if, let me do this right here. Let's see if the mercury color is even darker. I don't think the mercury color is as dark as this vanilla. I bet we can see those little bitty rolls of light that show up in the sky. Hello, and I see you're a great software, Gina. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm all new to this. I really am. I just want to be able to darken this somewhat. And I'm not really good at this, so I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not. Now that's making it pixelated, but I just wanted to see if I could get the darkness to bring out this. I can't bring it out anymore. What I wanted to look at is right here to see if we could see, even though it's green, it's okay. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I want to see what's up close. This is not enlarging. What do you think about that? Is that not strange? I'm going to tell you something. I've been having a lot of problems with my computer not cooperating with me, because when I do this, it should blow this picture up so you can see this section right here. It is not wanting to work with me, and I really don't like it. I've been having problems with this. I've been having problems with my laptop not wanting to work. I just don't know what to say about it. Okay, I got it now. We're going to go back to the split screen. I just wanted to see if we could see more in this area right here. If we could see any more identifiable features right there that's kind of hidden. Not too much at all. I know there's like all this break-in right here, but I don't know what that is. So we're not going to really look at that much, but I will look at this. I want to look up this picture right here to see what that is. It could be a ship. It has like a telltale sign. Well, it's not a rock. It's not a space rock floating around, and that's not a space rock either. That's a UFO. We can see that like that zigzagging. Okay. Hello. Howdy, what is that? This is the LASCO Integrated Space Weather. Look. Integrated Space Weather Analysis System. It's one of the products offered. It's offered by NASA. And I'm just trying to zoom up on some of these UFO ships. Look at that. Kind of looks like a submarine if you were to zoom up on that. Right there. It's a two layer, and I've seen those in my pictures. I've seen some of these also in there. Let's go to the next photo. I wanted to look at this one down here too. I have you all on here so we can like go down there and look at it. Yeah, that's definitely a ship. Look at that. Bingo! We have ourselves a ship. Yes, we do. So yeah. And even though I know that they they play with these images, they really do, but you know, that's too evenly tiered not to be. It's long like that. It looks like some of the ships that I have in my photos right there. And you know what I should do? Hello. These do leave a trail of sparks behind them. They really do. That's exactly right. I want to see if I can find a comparison ship here in just one of my ships that I've shared, and I'm going to find it. Well, okay, we could even say it kind of looks similar to these. They're layered also, kind of like that, but not so much. Let's come back here. I'm going to try to find a better one. Wow, there's so many of these right here, and they're not too here's what we're going to look at right here. We're going to go to the split screen and say, look at all these ships. Okay, and these are like, let me zoom up on these. This is when I'm telling you they came in they came in humongous, massive numbers last year, toward the end of last year. All of these UFO ships did. Look at them. There are so many of them. So let's kind of look like that shape maybe. Let's see if we can see. It's shaped a little bit different, but it's somewhat like it. So yeah, that's what you can see. Let's come back to just me, but that's what I was wanting to show you, that right there, to see it. Hello, how do you know it's a real alien ship? Well, Matt777, how do you know it's not? You think it's one of ours? It could be one of ours, and if it's one of ours, well, you know, we have lots of them out there. Just why would we? I don't understand. If it was one of our ships, why would we have them all like this? Why would we just have them coming in groves and groves and like big battalions of ships, fleets of ships coming, so many of them? If they were ours, to me it wouldn't make sense. I would say since there's so many of these ships, they're bound to be someone else's. That's what I would say. Because we have plenty of our own airplanes and stuff in the mirror. If you haven't followed me before, if you weren't keeping tab on the pictures that had been shared throughout the past months, you would not have seen any of these, and you would not have known that these were a great disclosure of the benevolent. Gritza from Tirol. Some of your friends woke up when they saw your videos. Errol Luger. Well, I believe it. I really do believe it. Let me see something right here. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Let me see about this. All right. We can show some pictures. Okay, we can show you a tad bit more pictures of these ships if I can just all right, let me do this right here. Split screen. Look at this. Yeah. So this is just some of the ships. I'm not getting these images anymore from some reason. I don't know where these ships went, but this is how clear they were, just like that. All like that. That's a little cloud thing. It looked like a man sticking out his hand. That's what that looked like. But yeah, look at that. You know, I can't, there's no way I could even imagine something like this. And I don't have to imagine it because I know they're real and I know they're out there. That's what I like to say. It looks like the one you showed in Phoenix. Yeah, these kind of similar. They are kind of similar. It just makes you wonder what's going on. These are the different types of pictures. That's what they are. But let's get back to that photo right there of this ship. So these are the types of ships. And the zigzaggedy ones, well, I've got pictures of the zigzaggedy ones also in my photos like this. Let me zoom up on this and I'm going to show you some of the zigzaggedy ones that I have. Well, that is so crookedy looking. I don't think I have any that looks like that. That's really, really don't look too hot. It doesn't, but I've got some like that also. But let me go back to here. This is what we were focusing on, and I'm just gonna move this back and forth so you can see it. That's what happens. It don't show anymore. It shows at the 23:24. From the 23:24, it takes it 23:39, and then it goes away by 23:54. So it's just one great big flash, and it looks like it's a big ship. It really does. It came in fast too. I don't know where it's going. I do not. Oh, hi Gina. I wish you would do a question and answer session. Well, if I ever felt led within my spirit to do that, I would do that, but I haven't felt led within my spirit to do it because, you know, I know people may have answers, but I may not have the answers that you are looking for because I may not have them. My main job here is to take pictures and share them with everybody. That's really my main job here, to disseminate this information out there to you. Yeah, I do not, I wouldn't tell you that I am skilled in any, like planetary systems or anything like that, but I can tell you I know the pictures that I'm taking are real. I know that they exist, and I've saw some of them show up on these radars like this. That's what I do know. I mean, I don't have one like this, but there's no other. I don't know. I'm pretty much an open book. My hair is getting longer. I'm going to let it get a little bit longer. You can see it like this. Have I been on that whole screen the whole time? I thought that I was on a split screen. Pushing that button. I'm going to see if it did the split screen. Oh, that's okay. Oh, there I am on a split screen. Yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to take the pictures, take the information, and share it. So that's exactly what I do. Look at these ships moving. This has one moving with it right here. It's just, if these aren't ships, then they're planets. And this right here thing, it's not moving. I don't know what it is. I could not tell you what this is, but all I know, this is stationary, whatever it is. I would say that there is something that protrudes outward. And it's very like oblong and half obscured. I just don't know what it is. It's not always been there. Ah, well, you're very welcome. Remember when they appear to the world, what we think is hell is actually going to come from the sky. Where you have to look, you can look any part of the sky you want. I believe that these UFOs can be found surrounding us like a big old circle, like this big old circle you see here. I've literally seen them layered in the sky in a big circumference all around the sky one evening in layers, and it was a sight to see. It really was. I'm going to try to stop this video because I'm going to be ending this video, but I wanted to get on here really fast and show you this so you could see for yourself what's going on, and you can check out that if you so desired. Yes. You love all I do. Just be aware NASA's monitoring you. Well, guess what? They have been monitoring me since last year. When I found the observatory shutdowns, guess what? When I was doing one of those live videos on my Facebook, they literally cut my feed off right at the fourth of the way into it. Cut me off just like that. That's what they did. Yeah, somebody's got some power out there. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and thank you for watching this. It's not really much, but it's something. It's just something quite different showing up on here like that. I like doing that. You can do that too. You can even pull this up. You don't need a computer. Well, you actually need a computer to do this, but you don't need a split screen. You can move it back and forth and kind of, what is it? I'm just wondering what on earth is that? It's going really fast is what I know. Extremely fast. It's here and it's gone. Whatever it had to do, it left. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I've said that again. I'm going to say it again. And thank you all too. Yeah. All right. Well, have a good evening. I keep looking at this, all this movement right there, because it's not normal. It really isn't.